In the warm heart of Africa, beyond the golden savannas and beneath the canopy of ancient forests, lay the village of Nandolo, a place where firelight danced on mud walls at night, and the earth itself whispered secrets to those who listened. In this village lived a 10-year-old girl named Nia. She was an orphan, raised by her grandmother, Mama Sefu, the village healer and storyteller. Mama Sefu taught her the ways of plants, of spirits, and of listening not just with ears, but with the heart. One day, while gathering herbs deep in the forest, Nia heard a sound that changed her life forever. Faint, desperate cry from beneath a fallen tree. She pushed away the branches and found a baby gorilla, bruised and shivering. "Where's your mama? Where's your mama?" The baby looked into her eyes, and something unspoken passed between them. She lifted him gently and carried him back to the village. But the villagers were afraid. "That thing is dangerous, Nia. Send it back to the jungle," villager Jabari said. "Mama Sefu, sometimes the earth sends us what we need, not what we expect." Nia named the gorilla Baraka, Swahili word for blessing. And Baraka grew into just that. As the years passed, Baraka became enormous, powerful, and intelligent, but above all, he was kind. When a storm destroyed several homes, Baraka carried logs and helped rebuild them. When Elder Mozi broke his leg, Baraka pulled his cart to the market every day. When the river swelled and nearly drowned 2 children, Baraka dove into the water and brought them safely ashore. He played gently with the village children, mimicked their dances, and sometimes even beat rhythms on his chest to make them laugh. Though many came to love him, some hearts remained hardened. Jabari, the hunter, never trusted him. Jabari grumbling, "He's a beast. One day, he'll forget your songs and show his true self." But Nia never feared Baraka. He had become her brother, her protector, her only family after tragedy struck. Mama Sefu had grown ill. No herb or chant could heal her. On her final night, she pulled Nia close. "Sefu," whispering, "you have Baraka, and he has you. That love will keep you both strong." When she passed, Nia wept into Baraka's thick fur. He wrapped his arms around her and hummed the lullabies he had learned by the fire. From that moment on, he was all she had left. But far above, in the palace of Nandolo, darkness was brewing. King Muta, once noble, had become greedy and fearful. Age and paranoia twisted his heart. He taxed the people harshly, ruled with iron, and trusted only one man, Oracle Zuberi. Zuberi was feared. He wore black robes and carried a staff of twisted bone. He claimed to speak for the spirits, but some said he walked with shadows and poison. When King Muta fell deathly ill, he called for Zuberi. "Save. Use whatever power you must." Zuberi climbed the mountain, disappeared for 3 days, and returned in smoke and silence. Zuberi with booming voice, "The spirits demand a sacrifice. A gorilla's blood must touch the earth. Only then will the king be healed. Gasps rippled through the village. All eyes turned to Baraka. I told you, the beast is cursed. Jabari said, but the villagers who had once been saved by Baraka stood up. He saved me from the river. Duri said angrily. Elder Mozi responded, he pulled my cart every day. Nia shouted, Baraka is my family. He is no curse. Yet the king, desperate and blind with fear, sent 100 hunters to kill Baraka. It was more than vengeance, it was control. But love is older than fear. That night, Nia gathered herbs. Nia said to Baraka, we have to run. They won't see the truth, but I do. With a group of children who loved Baraka, they fled into the forest. The night sky watched in silence. The forest became their refuge. Baraka led them through hidden paths, built shelters of branches, and guarded them with unblinking loyalty. Then came the drums, spears, shouting. 100 hunters surrounded the glade. Baraka stepped forward, his massive frame casting a long shadow under the moonlight. The first hunter charged, spear raised. Baraka sidestepped with the grace of a dancer and knocked the man into a tree with one powerful arm. Another hunter threw a net. Baraka ripped it in half with a roar that made the birds scatter. The children hid behind trees, but their eyes were wide, full of awe and fear. Baraka, be careful, Nia shouted. Baraka beat his chest and let out a thunderous roar. He grabbed 2 branches and used them like clubs, spinning through the clearing, disarming the hunters without killing. He snatched spears mid-flight. He flipped over logs to create barriers. He even used vines to trap the feet of his attackers. Hunter after hunter fell, not dead, but too bruised and breathless to rise. Some hunters turned and fled. Some dropped their weapons and fell to their knees, realizing the truth. Baraka was not the enemy. The forest was silent when the last spear clattered to the ground. Baraka stood in the center, chest heaving, scratched but strong. The children ran to him, hugging his legs and arms. He saved us. Zuri proclaimed happily. Meanwhile, Zuberi stood in the palace, awaiting news of the gorilla's death. But instead, the royal guards returned with news of failure and the people rising in protest. The spirits turned against Zuberi. The winds howled, the earth shook, and Zuberi disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. King Muta, still weak, was carried to the sacred tree. There, Baraka and Nia waited. Baraka approached the dying king. He placed one great hand on his chest and hummed the psalm of Mama Sefu. The wind calmed. The king stirred. What is this warmth, this peace? His eyes opened. The curse was broken not by blood, but by the gorilla's love. Baraka was named the guardian of Nandolo. His statue was carved by the river, arms wide, gaze proud. Nia grew into a wise healer, her heart always open, her laughter echoing like her grandmother's. And sometimes, when the stars blink above the trees, the villagers say they still hear a low hum carried by the wind, the lullaby of a gorilla who loved like a human. This is the story of a girl, a gorilla, and a bond strong enough to heal a kingdom. The end.